Gotta set the mood. What's good, Yon Dons? Welcome to episode 9 of the Yon Show. I hope that you guys are having a great day today. I had off today, so I'm just chilling, and so I figured I might as well go ahead and make the video. Today is Friday, so I hope that you enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope that you had a great week. Moving forward, continue to just be happy. It's a little rainy outside today, but just find a way to vibe out, be happy. If you're of age, get a little bit of wine, wind down, just chill, relax, go to the beach, do something. So the goal is to crank out literally a video every other day, if not like 3 videos a week at least. So 3 to 4 videos is kind of where I want to be at. I think that that'd be a really good pace because we're slowly building up more and more Yon Dons. So I just want to continue to do that. I really want to touch the world, honestly. Like, that's the mission and vision that I have, and like the manifestation over this is like, this is my business that I want to make. I don't want this to be just like a local thing. I want this to be like an international thing. I want people to be able to learn from what we have going on, not only just like through my voice, because this isn't like something that is doing like I'm doing for myself. I want this to be a lesson for y'all to be able to be the best versions of yourself. And so if this is something that makes you a better person, I want this to be something that every person on this earth can be able to hear or witness or be a part of, or be the opposite person that's receiving your success and your greatness. I wanted to talk about living without limits. And so for me personally, I think that living without limits is something that isn't really talked about. I think that we live in such a secure life all the time because we don't want to, we have a fear of the unknown. I do too, especially. I have a fear of the unknown. I will say that like boldly, I do. Because with unknown, there's never knowing what's gonna happen next, or if you're in a relationship and like you get that text where it's like, we need to talk. You know it's over, or you know something bad is about to happen, or she's about to hit you with some BS, or you have your boss. He goes, hey, can you step into my office? You know that's not good. You know it's not good. Come on now. So stuff like that, like just those are little examples, obviously, but like the fear of the unknown is honestly like not knowing what's gonna happen next, or like let's say you're on a walk and it's dark outside and you hear noises. That's the fear of the unknown, not knowing what's about to happen, not knowing, like, you think that there's like a daggone axe murderer behind you or something crazy. But I think that if you live limitless, you understand that life is worth living with or without fear, or you realize that your fears don't need to hold you back from living. You know, you can continue to push forward, you can continue to be the best version of yourself, you can continue to live life knowing that, yeah, like there are some limitations to some things, but you don't need to be another reason why you have limits on life. You can continue to push forward knowing that any wall, any border, any boundary, anything that is stopping you from living or stopping you from making something happen, that doesn't need to be there, or that doesn't need to stop you. You can continue to push forward through those things. So like if you have a fear of like love again because you've been heartbroken, you need to be able to know that if love is a destined thing in your life, which it is for everybody in my opinion, if you think that love is something that is going to cross your path again, you need to be able to open yourself up to that. You don't need to hide yourself from loving just because you're scared of living or you're scared of what's going to happen again. Like, continue to live life limitless. Continue to live life knowing that you can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, biblical, and 2, you can do all things that you set your mind to. The only things in life that you really have limits on are the things that you put limits around. Even if it's outside sources, that still gives you the capability of changing those. You still have the power to change anything that happens in your life. You have to be able to recognize your circle, because the squares in your life are going to put you in a box. So that's something that I've always thought about, is what kind of people are in my circle that are making me a square, and what kind of things in my life are caging me or holding me back or making me less than great. I'm going to live the way I want to live, honestly. And because I know that in my own personal heart, it's going to be for the best interest of myself first, actually, first God, and of myself, and then those around me. Like, I try to live in the best way possible to where everybody around me will be beneficial towards what I do. So I don't need to live in sorrow. I don't need to live being like, hey, sorry, Joanne, I decided to work out today. Or, hey, sorry, boss, like, I need to go to a new job because they're paying me better. Like, nah, bro, like, I don't need to apologize for the things that I do in life, because I'm living for myself. I'm not living for your dreams. I'm not living for what you want me to do or what you want me to be. That's the thing about when you live for yourself. When you live for yourself, other people start to gravitate towards that. The law of attraction starts attracting everybody around you because they want what you have. They want freedom. They want love. They want support. They want that protection. They want that self-care. They look at you and they say that you are what they want to be someday. So whenever you are in life and whenever you're going through the motion, as far as like you're becoming the best version of yourself, other people are going to be attracted to that. And so you need to have those boundaries around your life whenever you're living limitless. That's the only limit that you need to have, is limit on other people whenever they come into your life. You don't need to limitate yourself for the things that you want. You need to limit others around you because they want what you have. Woo! Oh my gosh, I turned the light off. Okay, my fault. Oh my gosh, that was so clean. Hold on. Oh, that was clean. Okay, I'm so sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to apologize. I'm apologetic. So the thing that I realize as far as like with living unapologetically and the law of attraction is you'll attract the things that you meant to always want in life, or the things that you meant to always have in life. So the law of attraction is always gonna work in your favor. It's always gonna be there for you. The law of attraction can be something negative or it could be something positive. And it's up to you to distinguish which one you want or which one will come out. So with your life, I want you to realize that you have the opportunity to make everything that happens in your life an attractive, positive thing. That could be the person that you end up with. That could be the job that you end up with. That could be the family that you end up having. That could be the person that you end up becoming. Like, you have the opportunity to have everything around your life circle based off of what you want. Regardless of how you are living right now, everything is going to magnetize towards you based off of how you want it to do or how you want it to be. So if it's something good, it's going to attract and come to you. If it's bad, it's going to attract and come back to you. Like, I was talking to somebody yesterday and I told them that the things that you have in life are going to be attracted towards you based off of what you want. It's like where you say yes to one thing, you're saying no to another. And you have to be able to say no to the things that you choose to genuinely say no to. Like, just last month, it was, I believe, I'm so sorry if I got the title wrong, but it's Sexual Harassment Awareness Month last month. And so, shout out to all the women, all the men that have gone through something in the past or some type of traumatic experience where they had the opportunity to say no and it wasn't like their voice was heard. Or if they went through something that was a problem, or if they tried to get away from a situation and they just couldn't. So, I know this is completely off topic, but to those that went through that kind of stuff in their life, I want you to know that you're not alone. I want you to know that I love you, and I truly do care about you, because I am one of those people that have gone through something that has happened in the past. Maybe one day I'll talk about it because everybody's story doesn't matter. But I want you to know that for those of you that are victims of sexual harassment or rape or sexual abuse or anything in that matter, I want you to know that here over at the Yon Show, Joshua Harold Yon, being myself, I love you. I'm here to support you. I care about your voice. Your voice does matter. And everything that you have gone through, it has happened in the worst way possible or the worst time possible. And I know that it sucks. But you are strong, you are beautiful, you are handsome, and you are courageous. So if you do know people that have gone through those things, or if you are a person that has gone through those things, I want you to know that there is always a family here. And there's always a person that's willing to listen to you here. So, I love you. Living with boundaries. That is, like I said before, that's the only thing that you should live with some type of restriction, is boundaries over yourself and boundaries over other people around you. Because if you don't have boundaries on yourself, and if you don't have boundaries above those people around you, then they have access to every part of you. And not everybody deserves access to all of you, because you are amazing. And there are some people that will not appreciate how amazing you are. Or there's some people that will have too much access to you and take advantage of the things that you gave them access to. So you have to understand that there's some people that will take advantage of who you are because they see who you're becoming, and they see how great you are, or they see the things that you have moving forward, or the things that you will have in the future. So they're going to want to be a part of that. They're going to want to take that. So you need to have a fence around you. You need to have a boundary around you and tell those kind of people, or see those kind of people, and let them know, like, you don't have control over me. And if they did have control over you in the past, you have the power to say no. You have the power to say yes. You have the power to have your voice mean something, because you are important. And so I don't think that it should be something that is hard as far as for you placing boundaries on somebody that's so beautiful. You deserve the world, and so the world needs to be filtered out based off of what you want in it. Your world is yours. It's only yours. The people that populate your earth are the people that you choose to have. So don't let anybody dictate where they belong in your life. You tell people how they should treat you. You tell people where they deserve to be at in your life. You tell people where they need to be at in your life and where you want them to be at in your life. You tell people how they need to filter themselves around you, and how they need to walk accordingly based off of how you want them to be in your life. Because it is your life that you're living, and so nobody needs to step on your toes knowing that you're walking as a king and a queen. You are royalty, so you deserve the respect that royalty has. And you deserve to have people around you that will respect you the way that you deserve to be treated. Like I always tell people, I learned this in middle school. I learned this in elementary school, Ballantyne Elementary. They had this thing called Twichaba. Treat others the way you want to be treated. That was our rule of thumb for everything. That was our daggone school slogan. And ever since then, I've always had that. Treat others the way you want to be treated. I literally have had that in my head. I'm 22 now. I've had that since elementary school. And so that's something that I always kind of live by, is like, treat others the way you want to be treated. I want to be treated with respect, so I always wanted to be respectful towards other people. Or I want to be treated with love, so I always want to love those around me. Like, biblically speaking, it's love God first and love others around you second. It's treat others the way you want to be treated, even on a biblical standpoint. And so I've always wanted to kind of excel at that. And another thing, since now you will begin, I'm speaking that over you, now that you will begin living limitless. The thing that I always want, that thing that I always am going to kind of push you on is, now that you're going to be living limitless, I want you to continue to live in happiness. I want you to live in the pursuit of happiness. I want you to live knowing that you are going to start doing things that make you happy. Stop trying to chase a bag, because the money's always going to run. Stop trying to chase people in your life that don't want to be here, because they'll run even faster. Continue to focus on the things that you genuinely want and you genuinely need. Do not chase the things that don't want to be in your life, because they don't deserve to be there anyways. There are so many things, so many avenues, so many people, so many opportunities that actually deserve your time, deserve to be here, want to be here, long to be here in your life. So you don't need to sit here and try to have the things that you are used to, are comfortable with, or you think that you want. Don't struggle to have those things in your life. The things that God have for you are going to come in smooth as water. They're going to come with happiness, joy. They're going to come with a little bit of problems. They might come with a little bit of headache, a little bit of stress, but they're going to come knowing that it is full of love and full of happiness and full of your best interest first. If it's confusion and pain, it doesn't need to be there, regardless of how long it's been there. I don't care if it's a person, I don't care if it's a relationship, I don't care if it's a job. There's somewhere, there's something, there's somebody that's going to treat you like the way you deserve to be treated. And so you don't need to limit yourself, or you don't need to waste your time, and you don't need to put other people in the slot that somebody else should be in. Somebody out there is going to treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Somebody's going to look at you and think you are a king and you are a queen. So you don't need to sit there and have a peasant at their spot. You're wasting your time if you're doing that. So you need to continue to know that there is a spot, there is a person with patience, with prayer, with success, with pursuit. You are going to have the right things that you deserve in life. But you need to continue to live limitless. Continue to live knowing that not everybody should have access to you. And live knowing that the boundaries that you have now will be put in place for those things that you need in the future. Yon Dons, I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in to episode 9. I will see you later. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. Turn on the post notifications so you know every single time I post. And I love you so, so much. And tell everyone, let everybody know what we're doing here at the Yon Show. Peace.